Hello and welcome to the first official interview for A Brush with Art 2024. My name's Leonie Hunt and I'll be the host of this A Brush with Art channel. I'd like to introduce you to our very special guest, Judy Elliott-Maddison. Judy has been involved with A Brush with Art since inception, it's probably fair to say, and she's done an incredible amount of work in the background to ensure the success of the event over the last few years. Judy has the Old Survey Art Gallery and Studio at Bangor. So, hi Judy and welcome.
Hi Leonie.
It's lovely to have this opportunity to say hello to you and to find out a little bit more. So, I first of all want to know about your art. Has it always been a part of your life?
Yes, it's always been a part of my life ever since I was a young child. At school I passed with distinction in art in my senior year. Yep. And then I went straight on to the Queensland College of Art to do an Associate Diploma in Fine Art. That was a 3-year course. Throughout my life I've done many other things, but I've always come back to art, and there's been periods throughout the 80s and the 90s and the 2000s where I have had intensive periods of painting, exhibiting and selling my work, of course.
So Judy, what is your preferred medium?
Well, my preferred medium these days is definitely watercolour. I've been focusing on watercolour for the last 30 years. And it used to be primarily drawing, and so of course I've done a lot of work using coloured medium like pastel.
So Judy, how would you describe your style?
Well, I guess I love the natural environment. So most of my paintings involve the natural environment, whether it be landscape or birds and animals that I introduce into the landscape. I paint the Flinders Ranges a lot because I've lived here for the last 22 years. My style is quite recognisable to most people, but it doesn't always focus on just one particular thing. Pictures tell a story, and I like to tell a story. So when people walk into my gallery, I like them to see colour. I like them to see beautiful artworks, and I like them to enjoy the quirky little stories that I tell.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you that you certainly will be entertained and you will have a lot of stories to view within the gallery. So when you're going on the Brush with Art trail, that you do take some time to go to Bangor to visit Judy in her gallery and studio. You're doing a workshop as well, aren't you? Tell me a little bit about that.
Yes, I'm doing 2 lots of 3-day workshops in watercolour. I've been doing these since 2012 or something. I've already got people booked in for those, and usually people come for 3 days and I find they learn a lot in those 3 days and they really enjoy it. I've been a part of A Brush with Art for such a long time, ever since it was first.
Part of your fabric, so to speak.
Yes, it just became part of what I do every year. And now that I've got my gallery studio, well, I've had a gallery for years, but my big studio where I can actually have workshops and where I can work in all different media at once if I want to.
And I've had a sneak peek at some of her works, simply magnificent, so you certainly won't be disappointed. And also they're available for sale, are they, Judy?
Yes, that's right.
More than likely you'll be taking home some real treasures when you actually visit the studio and Judy. I'd like to thank you, Judy, for being with us today and sharing your story about the Old Survey Art Gallery and Studio. Please remember, this part of the 2024 A Brush with Art art trail. Make sure that you put in your little sat-nav to go to Bangor, and not just for 5 minutes. Spend some time talking with Judy and having a look at her beautiful work.
Come and have a coffee.
Come and have a coffee. There you go.
And thank you, Leonie.
Thank you.